Edgar TV.
Okay guys, it's time to reveal the answers of Edgar TV's Darts Rules Quiz 2. Look at the thumbnails in front of you here. Now, the one with the X, that's the first one. That is not the one that we are answering now. If you want the answers to this video, click on the one which Kirk Bevins did for us. The one with the tick, that's the one we're doing right now. So if you're on this thumbnail, that's the answers. Question 1 was probably the hardest one, and this one takes a little bit of explaining really. There's probably 4 possible outcomes that I'll probably tease in: a 25 because it's in the green, 14, 9 or no score. Now, in Edgar TV, the first quiz, you found out that it's where the dart enters the board, which in this case would actually be 9 scored. However, the problem is there's no wire that's there, and the point actually enters in on the 14. So if the wire was there and it had gone under the wire, this would probably be 9 scored. But without the wire there and with the point touching the 14, even though the angle of entry looks like it's coming from the 9, it can only really be a 14. So in question 2, this was about the star of Edgar TV here marking the board wrong. 99 was scored and he actually marked it down as 100, and a bit later on in the leg gets called up on it and gets told he's marked it wrong. Under the new rules, the score can be changed at any point while ever the leg is active. It's no longer, if you throw 3 more darts you've accepted the score, any point in the leg the game can be changed. Question 3 was a photo here, and it's 120 scored, although the other darts in the board, the point hasn't entered. In question 4 we saw the primetime player not go to the hockey but throw his darts. Yes, this does count, so the answer is yes. Question 4. Question 5 here, you'll see James hit the back of his dart. We call this in darts a Robin Hood. Although the point hasn't touched the board, it doesn't double up his score, only 60 points. Okay, first tip here, do not throw darts with string on. If you've watched these videos you'll see they always fall out. It's not a good idea. But with this one there's a little bit of interpretation as well. So a game shot in the match has been called. Now realistically, unwritten rule, that is a win. However, the player must retrieve the darts for the leg and the shot to count. So really it's down to the ref. He's got to have a look at that dart and make sure it's in firm before he makes that call, because it could lead to a tricky situation here. Question 7, the maximum length of a dart is 200mm, that is 20 centimetres, but personally I'd rather stick a flight on the end of that thing. Dart allowed. In question 8, the primetime player here is playing a game of double start, double finish. Lovely first dart there, straight in the double, in the treble, in the treble. I told you not to throw with string, look what happens every time. That is no score. Question 9 was about if you can come in front of the hockey if you go to the side. The answer is no, it is a straight line across, which unfortunately for Stephen Bunting, I'm sure he'd love it to be the case, because you get on top of the hockey, really get a bit closer because you go so far to the side. In the final question you see the primetime player taking the right royal mick about throwing his last darts, but there is actually no rule regarding the length of a time to take the throw. There is a rule that the referee can allocate an amount of time to a player for running Come on,
repairs,
mate, turn it in.
or a flight, but there's no fixed rule regarding it. The referee does, however, have the power to make decisions in all situations, so I'm guessing if the player in my example here was taking the mick, the referee could enforce a time limit. So just for clarification purpose, the Edgar TV answer to that question is no. Edgar TV.
Thanks for playing the quiz, guys. If you've just watched this video and you ain't got a clue what it's all about, I'll link the actual quiz in the description below. Also, if you didn't see quiz 1, I'll link that and the answers to that also in the descriptions below. Subscribe to the channel for more content like this, and I tell you what, I am backlogged with content, and well, I think the only thing I can describe it as is pure classic Edgar TV.